Thanks for watching Film Buff, really, honestly. It's fucking great. Alright.
Oh, hello! How's it going, guys? My name is Im, Film Buff. I'd love to thank my amazing patrons. Thank you so much for all your amazing support. You guys are absolutely incredible. I really do appreciate you guys so much. Just thank you so much. You guys are just brilliant. My love for you guys is eternal. Alright, man, moving on to this episode. Alright, so I actually checked out this episode a couple of days ago. Just didn't get a chance to do my post-episode analysis discussion, but I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so here's my reaction.
To your room. I'm very, very angry with you. I'm very, very cross. Go to your room.
Get in, doctor.
I'm really glad that worked. Those would have been terrible last words.
The perfect self-cleaning con.
Yeah, perfect.
The London Blitz is great for self-cleaners. Pompeii's nice if you want to make a vacation of it, though, but you gotta set your alarm for Volcano Day. A child? Suppose this explains Mummy.
How could a child do this? Doctor?
Okay. My signal, make for the door.
Mummy?
No!
Mummy!
Go now! Don't drop the banana! Why not? Good source of potassium! Give me that!
Digital rewind. Nice switch.
It's from the Groves of Villengard. Thought it was appropriate.
There's really a banana grove in the heart of Villengard, and you did that.
Bananas are good.
Doctor!
Come on! It's keeping us here until it can get at us.
It's controlling them?
It is that. It's every living thing in this hospital. So where'd you pick this one up then?
Doctor?
She was hanging from a barrage balloon. I had an invisible spaceship. I never stood a chance.
Okay, one, we've got to get out of it. Two, we can't get out of it. Have I missed anything?
Yeah. Jack just disappeared.
Jim is sitting there right next to you. So who's typing?
So he's vanished into thin air. Why is it always the great looking ones who do that?
I'm making an effort not to be insulted.
I mean, men.
Okay, thanks. That really helped.
What, you mean the child can phone us?
And I can hear you, coming to find you, coming to find you.
So
Doctor,
creepy.
can you hear that?
Loud and clear.
I'll try to block out the signal.
Our song.
It's our song.
You just assume I don't dance.
What, you telling me you do dance?
900 years old, me. I've been around a bit. I think you can assume at some point I've danced.
You?
Problem?
Doesn't the universe implode or something if you dance?
Well, I've got the moves, but I wouldn't want to boast.
Well then, doctor, let's see it.
You got the moves? Show me your moves.
It makes me sound any better. It's not for the money.
For what?
Woke up one morning when I was still working for them. Found they'd stolen 2 years of my memories. I'd like them back.
They stole your memories.
2 years of my life. No idea what I did. My friend over there doesn't trust me.
The words distract the guard heading in my general direction.
I don't think that'd be such a good idea.
Don't worry, I can handle it.
I've gotten to know Algie quite well since I've been in town. Trust me, you're not his type. I'll distract him.
Relax. He's a 51st century guy. He's just a bit more flexible when it comes to dancing.
How flexible?
Well, by his time, you lot spread out across half the galaxy.
Meaning?
So many species, so little time.
What? That's what we do when we get out there. That's our mission. We seek new life and
Dance.
Mummy?
sending out a beacon. So they're all gonna go to it.
Nancy, the Germans don't come here. They don't win. Don't tell anyone I told you so. But you know what? You win.
We win.
Getting it now, are we? When the ship crashes, the nanogenes escape. Billions upon billions of them. Ready to fix all the cuts and bruises in the whole world. But what they find first is a dead child. Probably killed earlier that night and wearing a gas mask.
And they brought him back to life.
One problem though. These nanogenes, they're not like the ones on your ship. This lot have never seen a human being before. Don't know what a human being's supposed to look like. All they've got to go on is one little body, and there's not a lot left. But they carry right on. They do what they're programmed to do. They patch it up. Can't tell what's gas mask and what's skull, but they do their best. The entire human race is going to be torn down and rebuilt in the form of one terrified child looking for its mother, and nothing in the world can stop it.
I didn't know.
Bringing the gas mask people here, isn't it?
The ship thinks it's under attack. It's calling up the troops. Standard protocol.
But the gas mask people aren't troops.
They are now. This is a battlefield ambulance. The nanogenes don't just fix you up. They get you ready for the front line, equip you, program you.
That's why the child's so strong. Why it could do that phoning thing.
Fully equipped Shula warrior, yes. How old were you 5 years ago? 15? 16? Old enough to give birth anyway. He's not your brother, is he? He's never gonna stop.
Mommy.
Tell him. Nancy, the future of the human race is in your hands. Trust me, and tell him.
I am your mummy. I will always be your mummy. I am so sorry.
What's happening? Doctor is changing her.
Shh! Figure it out. The mother. She's the mother. There's got to be enough information. Figure it out.
What's happening?
See? Recognizing the same DNA. Welcome back! 20 years to pop music. You're gonna love it.
What happened?
The nanogenes recognized the superior information, the parent DNA. They didn't change you because you changed them. Change your plan. Don't need the bomb. Can you get rid of it safely as you can?
Rose!
Yeah?
Goodbye! By the way, love the t-shirt.
Everybody lives, Rose. Just this once. Everybody lives!
Yes. So it seems. They also seem to be standing around in a disused railway station. Is there any particular reason for that?
Yeah, well, you know, cutbacks. Listen, whatever was wrong with them in the past, you're probably going to find that they're cured. History says there was an explosion here. Who am I to argue with history?
Usually the first in line.
Cheeky.
You beaming away like your Father Christmas.
Who says I'm not? Red bicycle when you were 12.
What?
And everybody lives, Rose. Everybody lives.
Out of 100, exactly how dead am I?
Termination of Captain Jack Harkness in under 2 minutes. 100% probability.
No, come on. They can kill him off.
Thanks. Good to know the numbers.
You're welcome.
Thanks for everything, computer. It's been great.
No, come on. They gotta bring him back. Can't kill him off.
Well, hurry up then!
Oh, the moves, Doc.
Close the door, will you? Your ship's about to blow up. There's going to be a draft. Welcome to the TARDIS.
Much bigger on the inside.
You better be.
Actually, Doctor, I thought Jack might like this dance.
I'm sure he would, Rose. I'm absolutely certain. But who would?
All right, guys. So, great ending. Great ending. You know, such a feel-good ending. Actually, just, you know, it was a feel-good episode. Well, the final half of it, right? The final third of it. Super happy that Jack got saved. Like I said, I really like him, man. He's made such an impact, such a great on-screen presence. Him playing off the Doctor and then Rose, just this trio. Just love it, man. I really do enjoy Jack. Great character. I'm so happy that they saved him, and now he's kind of just gonna join them. Hopefully, I don't know if he's gonna stick around, but give me a few episodes at least of them kind of going off together, and getting into trouble. The funny thing was, he refers to himself as a 51st century man. So, he's so open to things. Like, he's open to things that Rose can't even comprehend at this point. And, the Doctor, there's this scene, and the Doctor's like, well, he's from the 51st century, He's not limited to the things that humans are limited to at this point. His mind is, it's open. And of course, at the end, the Doctor finally dances, going back to the name of the episode. Though I do think the Doctor dances, the title itself has other meanings, perhaps a little bit of a, maybe, I don't know, I could be so off, but like, I was getting the feeling maybe that it's, the title is also implying that the Doctor has been, I don't know, so you guys might think I'm so off on this, and this is so random, but it feels like they were hinting at his sexual life a bit, just a bit. I got that feeling a little bit, because at one point, I don't know if this is just me, overthinking it, but I felt like it was implied that perhaps, maybe that, perhaps the Doctor had children before, or has had a kid before, because the other Doctor, he said that I used to be a father and a grandfather. Now I'm neither, but I'm still a doctor. And our Doctor said he knows the feeling. So what's the feeling? Is he, is that implying that he was also at one point perhaps a grandfather? But to be a grandfather, you have to be a father as well, right? So, or maybe he was implying that he was just a father, and then, I do know they have set it up that he's had a sad past, So it is possible that maybe he has had a family, Maybe he's had a family, he did have a kid. I don't know, it's a long series. I'm only on series 1 right now. Sometimes I do tend to overthink things, and dig a little too much into something that's just not that complicated. But I don't know, that's my take. Maybe there was an implication there, and and if you mix that in with the title, The Doctor Dances, has double meaning, because I know it is a kids show, but it also deals with adult themes. So The Doctor Dances, perhaps it's their way of going around the topic, and it kind of gives it multiple meanings. Again, I could be so off. I hope you guys are not laughing at me right now, but I don't know, just my thoughts. I'm not shy to give my thoughts. I'm not scared to throw up what's going on inside my head. And you can see that the Doctor sympathizes with the child left out in the cold. Again, perhaps hinting at past storylines or future storylines. Well, future storylines that tell me about his past. So, he could sympathize. And again, like I said, it's been kind of established that he's had a sad upbringing or a sad past. So going back to the beginning of the episode, he tells them all to, he tries something. Because he realized something here, and he tried it. He tells them all to go back to their room. And he puts his foot down, he's got this look on his face, tells them to go back to your room. And, it turns out, they all have the mentality of a child. So for them to see this adult kind of yelling at them or shouting at them to go back to their room, and they just listen and do it. And this is all down to the fact that the nanogenes don't know what a human looks like, right? So the first contact they made was, with this child, this dead child, unfortunately. and to them that's what humans look like, right? So now everyone has been brought back to life, or anyone that's been injured has been healed into or their image of a human. And I do finally get an explanation for where's my mummy? Are you my mummy? That's her son, but she had to keep it, on the DL that back in those times, to have a son at that age, or a child at that age, frowned upon. That's how society is. Society's shitty. So she had to keep it on the down low. It was a great moment at the end, for once, everyone lives, Rose. Since I started this series, seeing the Doctor happy makes me so happy, man. And, it turned out the nanogenes, as this child embraced Nancy, the nanogenes realized, they read the DNA and realized what's going on here. And, the Doctor, you could see him, he's so excited. He's like, please, he's like, come on. Recognize them, they're related. Again, the title, there's this really awesome scene of the Doctor and Rose locked in that room, and the topic of dancing comes in again. But at that point he kind of changes the topic, but it kind of comes full circle by the end of the episode. Probably one of the most interesting things about this episode, Jack, they're in his ship and he's talking to Rose and he's telling her that, he doesn't just want to con them because he's a bad person or for just the money, because apparently they stole 2 years of his life. So, he even tells Rose, maybe your friend, the Doctor there, is right not to trust me, because it seems like the Doctor might know what's going on here, or might know about Jack. So that's a storyline that I would love to see. I would love to get a little bit more of a background storyline on Jack, and it looks like I might get that for at least maybe 1 or 2 more episodes, because he is in the same ship as him now. He's in the TARDIS. So yeah, I think that's about it, man. Enjoyable episode, enjoyable conclusion to this 2-parter. Okay, so if you enjoyed it, please smash that thumbs up. If you're into social media, hit me up on Instagram, Twitter. I'm super active on Twitter. Links are in the description. Once again, I need to thank my amazing patrons. Thank you so much for all your amazing support. You guys are just incredible. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. All right, thanks for dropping by, guys. I'll be back soon with another episode. Take it easy.